The choices you make now will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
Siemano moi drodzy, to Paradoks. Kontynuujemy przygodę w Hogwarts Legacy. Musimy udać się na zajęcia z zielarstwa. Tam profesor Garlick nauczy nas nowego zaklęcia.
The path you walk is precarious. You should...
Jestem ciekawy w ogóle tego zaklęcia, bo no mamy Leviosa, a tamto to będzie Wingardium Leviosa, więc czym to się będzie różniło?
Plants grow could be so interesting.
How wonderful to see you again.
Już po lekcji? Dobra, wróć do profesor Garlick. Dobra, idziemy z nią pogadać.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
Dobrze, że nie ma tu Hermiony, bo by nas
When
poprawiała.
executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Wingardium Leviosa. Zaklęcie lewitacji Wingardium Leviosa pozwala unosić i przesuwać przedmiot. Kontroluje pozycję przedmiotu poruszając się oraz użyj strzałek, by dostosować jego odległość i obrót. Okej.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates. You're in the next room.
Tu mamy miejsce, żeby to zrobić. I 18 poziom wleciał, fajnie.
You're a natural.
Aha, dobra. Okej. No to rzeczywiście te Levioso to było słabe w porównaniu do Wingardium Leviosa. Dobra.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Ja jestem ciekawy, kiedy ja dostanę zaklęcie na otwieranie zamków. Bo dużo drzwi jest przede mną w Hogwarcie zamknięte.
To finally have an
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Okej, idziemy z księgą.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Czemu mi się wydaje, że ten profesor Fig nie jest dobrą postacią?
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
O kurde, jak to fajnie wygląda.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Częściowo.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Dobra, z Figiem mamy się spotkać koło wieży. Zadanie Madame Kogawy. Glacius. To będzie ten, a Garlic chce flipendo. Dobra, myślę, że... Nie wiem, czy te zadania znikają. Bo chciałbym z chęcią zrobić tą próbę Parsifala Rakhama. Dobra, polecimy do tej wieży.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Over here.
A, zaliczę sobie płomień fiu.
Off on another adventure, are we?
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I didn't touch your helm. Thank you.
Quickly now.
Rozgryzając się do przeciwnika, pozostając niewykrytym, pozwala rzucić Petrificus Totalus. Słabsi przeciwnicy zostaną trwale obezwładnieni, podczas gdy silni odniosą znaczące obrażenia.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus. Petrificus Totalus.
Okej,
Well done.
co, gdzie teraz?
Revelio.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Tamtego na boku można.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Will finally rule over wizards.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Tu mamy skrzynię. A, tylko złoto.
Revelio. Petrificus Totalus.
Na tamtych jak?
Someone there? Not quite.
Levioso.
No dobra, i co? Co my tu
Revelio.
mamy zrobić? Tam iść? W tamto... O, to jest skrzynia. Dobra, oni tutaj czegoś pilnowali. O, jest kartka.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
Przeszukaj wieżę i jej okolice. Znajdź coś związanego z imionami. Znalezisko może być kluczem do odnalezienia dla goblinów należnego im miejsca na świecie. Ranrock. Co to?
I've been fighting since before you were born. You won't get away with that. You're the very
A co za...
Many
Oraz z walką też jeszcze muszę trochę poćwiczyć.
towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
Revelio. It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
O, tu jest? Jakaś księga.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Revelio.
Tu jeszcze coś mamy.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Kurde, myślałem, że on nas tu
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
nauczy, kurde, zaklęcia otwierającego.
Revelio.
To dupa. No dobra, idziemy na sam dół. O, coś tu jest. Aha, dobra. Okej, tu jest przejście.
Revelio.
Pierwsza próba.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio.
No dobra, tędy na razie nie przejdziemy. Co musimy zrobić?
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Revelio.
No dobra, użyjmy.
All traces of ancient magic.
Kolejne
Something must be
przejście.
different.
A co, a tutaj nie możemy przejść? Tam nic nie ma.
Revelio.
These are never a welcome sight.
O, jest znowu
What to
walka.
expect this time.
Incendio. Revelio.
These look familiar.
Revelio.
Dobra, czy ja się mogę jakoś... Rozumiem, że tak się przyciągam, aha. Ja chciałbym pozdobywać te wszystkie skrzynki tu, co tutaj są. A na dole jest jakaś? Nie. Dobra, zobaczmy, co tu się stanie, jak... Chociaż jeszcze nie.
Accio I used before.
Kurde, nie ma tu gdzie zaczepić. No dobra, użyjemy tego, może to coś odblokuje. No tak, no to jest... To jest w ogóle przejście do innego miejsca. Czy co? A. Dam radę tam się dostać? A to z tamtej strony dopiero.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Dobra, wszystko tu zdobyłem. Możemy kontynuować.
The room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
No, mamy tu przejście.
More statues.
Revelio. Revelio.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Jakieś schody, tak myślałem. No tu była gdzieś skrzynia, aha. Za tą ścianą. Czyli tu będzie... Okej, tak myślałem właśnie, że ta ściana nam zniknie. No dobra, ale to... Jak ja mam teraz... Tego tam nie przesunę.
Revelio.
Teraz to wygląda inaczej. Dobra.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
To teraz czy ja się tam przesunę?
Revelio.
Dobra, czyli muszę wskoczyć tutaj.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Revelio.
Serio? Dobra, na razie te. No tak, no ale tutaj teraz znowu nie przejdę. Dobra, on coś mówił, żeby zobaczyć jak się pokoje zmieniają. Więc pewnie się jeszcze raz zmieni.
Seems I ought to. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Czyli tak. No, dobra.
Revelio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Kurde, znowu walka. Chciałem na tamtego, ale dobra. Co to było?
Revelio.
A, kurde, myślałem, że spadnę. Dobra, tym mogę pójść. Tam, tak? O, mi się udało.
Revelio.
To jest początek. Oj, czyżby walka z jakimś bossem, skoro robotki tu są? O, chyba będzie walka.
Don't like the look of this.
Jest! Ale oberwałem. Dobra, mam dużo potek. Kurde! O ja, dobre. Trochę zajmie ta walka. Kurde, nie wiem, czy ja mam się przed tym bronić, czy... A czy bronić na pewno, tylko... Za daleko jest. Znowu za... Dobra, mamy dużo potek, to... to jest naprowadzane. Okej, my możemy niszczyć tą kulę. Wow. Prawie nas zabił. No kurde. Przecież... Przecież ją niszczyłem. Nie mam zaklęci. No dawaj. No nie. No ładuj ją. Jest. Dobra, mam zaliczone. Dobra. Ty, a tam coś było? Coś zostało? Nie.
Revelio.
Another pensive.
Kolejna wizja.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. All crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, We will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Okej, moi drodzy, tutaj skończymy odcinek. Jest on dosyć długi. Mam nadzieję, że seria się podoba. Jeśli tak, strzelcie łapkę w górę, zasubskrybujcie kanał, kliknijcie w dzwoneczek, by być na bieżąco z materiałem. Z mojej strony to tyle, trzymajcie się, hej!